out tonight around 10 minutes from home. The weather over the last few days has been crazy. We've had beautiful, sunny, gorgeous, lovely weather, followed by thunder, lightning and heavy downpour. And we're back to really lovely skies tonight. It's been thundering today and really heavy rain. So we weren't expecting much from tonight. But it's first day back to work and we thought, why not? Let's go out and have a little walk, just local to home. We're not sure what's down here really, other than there's a reservoir at the end. So we thought we'd take a little trip out and just explore.
See what we can find.
See what we can find. But yeah, there's quite a bit of haze on the horizon. But there's some really, really lovely colours happening in the sky, which is lovely. All I can hear is birds and sheep, which is perfect. Really, really lovely evening. So yeah, we'll take a little walk and see what we can find. So we're just taking a little walk up the path. Not sure if you can make out, just on the horizon there's a little lone tree that looks pretty nice against the colours in the background, but unfortunately it's barbed wire fenced off and I don't fancy ripping my pants or getting into any trouble. So maybe I could come back with the long lens and get a shot of that another night, but it is worth coming out to places that you don't really know or haven't explored, because there's always something that you can have a look at. There's always something that you can photograph. But yeah, definitely come back to this little spot and capture that tree at some point. So at the minute, it just really is a straight path. The hills are beautiful around. I'll probably lose that a little bit. But the hills are lovely around us. But at the minute, we've not found anything of interest yet. I'm not entirely sure how far this path goes on. Do you?
Not sure, no. We'll have a walk on and see.
We'll have a walk on and see. And hopefully we can maybe get to the end so that we can see the res before the sun sets, because it is looking quite nice.
Yeah.
So we might have just discovered a little gem. As we're walking down the path, the hills in the background look really, really nice against the haze and the colour. As I said, there's barbed wire everywhere, so we can't get over into the field. But we've just discovered a little steppy thing that we can get across. So we're going to go and have a little look. But it is looking really nice. Hopefully we can get a shot. And I think Max wants to put the drone up as well. So yeah, we're going to have a little investigate.
Turn the tide, the water go where it wants to go.
So I have found a little composition. I'm not entirely happy with it, but I never am. The thing that I don't like about it is there's no real strong foreground interest, and I like a strong foreground interest. The only thing that I've got really is the fields with the sun setting directly sort of in the middle of the image. It is really hazy and the sun is quite a vibrant pink, I would say. So it does make quite a contrast against the grasses, because there's not a lot of colour in the grass, and To be honest, I don't think we're going to get any golden light as the sun sets because of that haze. The other thing that I don't like about the image is it's got the pylons in and the little wind turbines, which is it's all right. It creates a little bit of interest in the scene, but again, it's not really an image that I would take. As I said, we've come out on a little walk and wanted to try and just capture something while we was out, and it is quite nice. I think really I should have brought my long lens, and when we come up here again I will bring my 70 to 200. I think the image would have benefited from a tighter crop on it, as focusing on that detail. It might be quite nice because the pylons and the wind turbine might be a little bit darker, so a bit silhouetted on the horizon. But yeah, there's not really much else going on, to be fair. But we'll see as always when we edit it. So the sun at the minute has disappeared. And we've got some nice pink hues happening. The cloud structure's quite nice, to be fair, but I don't think anything else will happen. So I've just spun the camera round just to my left. There's an old stone wall on the left hand side and a fence running up the right hand side. The cloud has got a little hint of pink in it against the blue sky. I just thought it made a nice leading line up to the sky and quite a bit of detail with the stone wall as well. But it's been quite a pleasant evening. Max is getting absolutely eaten alive with the midges. I'm getting bitten as well, so I think we'll pack up and I'll show you the images now. So I wasn't going to show you the images as I wasn't happy with them, but the more that I thought about it, the more that I thought it was more about getting out, it was more about having a walk, it was more about just enjoying the evening and not so much about the images. Oh, look at that sky.
Second time in a week.
Gutted. There's literally nothing to get that sky against. We've got a little bit of a path, but there's nothing. It's just this marshy ground, but that looks immense. Ah. So we're walking off, and as usual, the sky's lit up a little bit, which is typical. But to be fair, the ground that we went across was really wet, really marshy. Literally, as you're putting your feet down, you don't know where you're putting them. And I've got little trainer socks on.
And me.
So I'm hoping that I've not got any ticks. Gonna have to check really when we get back. But yeah, like I say, it's been a nice evening. We didn't get to the res because I got distracted by this scene, and probably should have kept focused really with the scene that I had in mind, because I'm not entirely happy with the images. But it's been nice to come out. Again, lovely evening, hardly anybody around.
Bird attack on the drone.
Bird attack on the drone, so a swift landing.
Emergency landing.
Emergency landing. So yeah, quite probably a chilled out video again, and not a lot to report really. But yeah, we'll keep getting out there. So
Thank you for watching. See you next time. Adios.
Adios. I paused thinking.
I know, I thought you were going to say until next time. I don't know why I thought you were going to say that. 1, 2, 3. Adios.
So thank you for watching.
Yeah, see you next time.
See you next time. Adios.
1, 2, 3.
Is that ant mark now?